First off, what are your thoughts on last night's finale?
I was so happy with last night's finale. Obviously, it's amazing to see Kevin win. He represented season 3 as well, so that's also great to see. The only thing that I wish I could have seen more was a bit more reminiscing highlights. And maybe, I don't know, maybe they did show it because we only saw the second half of the show, but I was very happy with it.
And in the jury segment, you mentioned you're pro Dimitri and pro Kevin.
Yes.
So which one did you want to get to the end more?
It was such a tough question because, like, honestly, I feel like I worked with Dimitri a little bit more, like that 2% more than I did with Kevin. And I feel that, like, it was at a point that maybe I wanted to see, like, a newbie win in a sense that, you know what, like, season 5 is doing so well, like, we just want a new winner or whatever. But I don't know, it's just, like, to me, even... we know this was never going to happen, but, like, I know Kevin was never going to take Dimitri, and Dimitri was never going to take Kevin. But depending on who took who would actually influence, like, how my vote was going to be.
Okay, interesting.
But that's such, I don't know, I don't want to pick.
So Bruno and Kevin believe that they campaigned to keep Netta off the block during the double.
Lies.
Yet you claim they did not.
Lies.
Do you truly believe they did not campaign to save her?
You know what? I know Kevin did not campaign to keep Netta. All he said to me when I asked him to go up to the bathroom, he said, "It's Sindy, whatever you choose to do, I support you." And then I said, "So you think I should put up Netta?" He's like, "What you want to do, I will support you." I was like, "Okay." Bruno, get up here. He gets up there. Bruno, should I do it? And he's like, "What about Ika?" I'm like, "I can't." "What about Dre?" And I said, I can't.
Right.
So for me, it was like, they might have been able to save Netta if they really pushed it, because I valued the 6. I valued the opinion of my alliance. And to me, is if I already, in my back of my head, I've already been planning to get rid of Netta, because I knew that I can never beat her at the end. She has such a great reputation that I don't feel like maybe my game would never compare to her. So I knew that I had to get rid of her. So when my alliance member suggests it, and then 2 other of my alliance members doesn't object it, why wouldn't I do it? And if I know that doing it means no one will be mad at me, and no one's going to target me because of that, then why wouldn't you take that opportunity? So I did. You know, sometimes when you're in this house, you say so many lies that you believe your own lies. Right. So I know they think that they push, but I promise you guys, you did not push to keep Netta.
And you guys heard that the audience cheered when Netta was eliminated from that one HOH competition.
Yes.
Did that at all make you more willing to be able to make that move against Netta?
I don't think it was more for me to make more of the move towards Netta. I think when we heard that, I think that outside influence really affected the game in a sense that even in my own alliance, people were asking about it. Like Ika, Dimitri, Kevin, and Bruno, and myself have all made comments like, "Oh, why but this and that?" But then it was also like, okay, if within my own alliance, if 5 people are now getting along so well when she wasn't in the room, maybe that was the reason why there's a lot of distrust. So I don't think that made an influence to my decision, but it did affect the rest of the other players, which then affected my decision.
Right. And during your car ride with Dimitri's, you mentioned he is viewed as Ika's lapdog. So
Yes.
did he do anything to change that perception after that point?
I don't think... Like I said, that was the perception for jury. So that was the jury's perspective, not mine. I did work with Ika and Dimitri, so I do understand, like, he is a strong player. He does have his own thoughts in mind as well. But we do understand that the perception around there is that he is the lapdog. I feel that what helped his game was the fact that other jury members were able to validate him. Whether it was Dylan or Jackie or even Dre and William coming in with information, it was enough that they were saying, no, he's not, or he is. And I think the biggest thing is to have even Ika during the jury deliberation say that he was an equal. That helped him. Because I think if she were to say, yeah, it's true, I did boss him around, then I think I would have been like, see, you're all right. But to have other jury members kind of defend him and said he wasn't, I think that perception, mind you, that at that time, there's only 3 jury members. Yeah. That's it.
Should we ask the last one? Well, I wanted to know the last thing. If Ika and Dimitri made it to the end together, just who do you think the jury would have voted for?
I think the jury would have voted for Dimitri.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sindy.
Thanks for having us.